Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the first game of this year's World Series, the Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they pulled away from the Nationals 14-7. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the werewolf, Jason Worth, take the field. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 8 hits in 19 tries. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 from Price. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there is our officiating crew in this one. Calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pedroia stands at first with 1 out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two and one now to Mookie. Three and one now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Bouncer down the line. Rendon charging in on it, and that's the second out. Next up for the Red Sox, Brandon Belt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Wieters has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Price ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Anthony Rendon.
In there, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Rendon, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he is.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And here's Xander Bogaerts now, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper will wait on it. One down. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez. The 2-0 on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Harper giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Scherzer's ready. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Jason Worth, he's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bogaerts is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now the first pitch here from Price. Flying toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And the deficit is down to only one now. So stepping in, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Harper can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And he misses again. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First offering on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The next 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired, and there's one away.
Left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there, Murphy at second. Reined in on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts the... Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. 2-out base hit, and that means Jason Worth will hit this inning as well. Here's Jason Worth as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And Worth is going to reach. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Hit the other way out toward right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Very weakly on the ground. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Worth is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. The 1-2 in the dirt here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. Betts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And they take the lead. It's gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. but he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped him up. Oh, and he misses it. 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. From the stretch. Fastball that just misses inside. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's the first out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. In now is Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Oh, 2. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now Bryce Harper 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Valenzuela, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And there's one down now. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Missed with a breaking ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Mookie Betts will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hard liner to center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch out, nothing doing. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Brandon Belt will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box. And this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Zero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 6 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Worth. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Liner toward right center. And Worth is going to reach. That's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one was it going to stay fair, and it did.
Tyler Thornburg comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Nunez has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And there are 2 away now. In now is Adam Eaton, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Blake Trinan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Andrew Valenzuela. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox ready once again. Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. No more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup right down the middle. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ryan Zimmerman goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Adam Lind will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the stretch. Weak roller right side. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals do get a... Brian Goodwin is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Throw on to first, he'll take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hard hit toward the hole. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as they try and close things out. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Valenzuela is there, 1 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. In now, Adam Eaton, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out, and he must be saying, are you trying to kill me? And a full house here at Fenway, 36,984 on their feet. Last strike now for the Nats. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game.